In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips that'll help you get out of low ranks. My name is Buster, and on this channel I make educational Valorant content to help you improve. If that interests you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. With that being said, let's get right into the tips. Tip number 1 is to practice your aim. Get a routine that you stick to every day as warm-up and to train your aim. Warming up makes sure that you'll never play bad your first game, and having an aim routine that you stick to helps tremendously with improving your aim over time. Getting this down early will help you a lot while advancing through the ranks. Having an aim routine is necessary for any rank if you really want to take it seriously and improve. I know a lot of players that don't have one and you're really missing out. This is something that helped me a lot when going from silver to immortal, and I managed to solo queue my way there by just having mechanical skill. It obviously won't carry you every game, but having that to rely on is really good. It's also very easy to implement, so make sure to start doing this now if you really want to see results. Tip number 2, which is probably the most important one, is to trade kills. Knowing how to trade kills efficiently is one of the most important aspects of the game, and it's even more important in lower ranks. Trading kills is really important because you want to know how to keep the man advantage in your favor, and if you let your teammates die without getting killed back, you kinda ruin that. A lot of low ranked players love to push, and most times they don't even know what they're actually doing. They also don't like to listen if you tell them not to push, so you kinda have to go with them. Obviously, if someone is pushing right into 5 enemies, then don't go with them, as that's simply suicide, but try your best to support teammates and kill the enemy that killed them. Remember, don't let your mates die alone. Tip 3 is for you to play with friends. I get that not everyone has people to play with, but if you have just someone that you can do a queue with, one person can help a lot in lower ranks, since a lot of players you'll encounter won't be that friendly and might not be willing to take it seriously, so knowing that you have at least one person you can rely on is really good. I know there are Discord servers and probably subreddits as well where you can find people to play with, so I suggest you joining and looking for some of those if you want to find teammates, as this can be really beneficial to get more consistent wins. Tip 3 is for you to focus on one specific type of agent. What I mean by one type of agent is, for example, duelist or controller. It's definitely okay to play different agents from different classes, but niching down on one type of agent and developing an understanding for how to play that type of class is important, since most duelists play similarly and most sentinels play similarly, etc. So this will allow you to learn how to play, for example, duelist really well, and I also recommend you to have at least 2 or 3 agents that you're comfortable playing, even though you might have one that you prefer over the others. You have some backups if that agents get picked. Tip 5 is for you to use comms. I know a lot of players who are low ranked might be new to the game like Valorant and therefore not understand the importance of communication. That's why I recommend you to start using it more if you're not already. Some of the basic comms are where enemies are if you see them, where you want to go, if you've damaged an enemy. Get used to using some of the basic callouts, but also remember that you shouldn't call out the useless stuff. From my experience in lower ranks, people are either not talking at all or talking way too much to the point that it's distracting. And people get easily annoyed by that, so try to find a balance. There are so many strats and callouts you can make, but focusing on the basics and using them is enough in lower ranks. But if your team is feeling it, there's nothing wrong with trying out some more complicated strategies. Click the plays on screen right now to learn more about how to get better at Valorant. That's it from me today. See you next time.